Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In honor of hitting 200 subs, I decided to put Dan in the spotlight, giving you top 10 facts about Dan from Dan's World. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Coming in at number 10, Dan used to have a yellow hoodie instead of a red one. Here is his old design on the screen right now. But then I changed it to be a little bit more little red hoodie and given him the design that he has now, which I actually like very much. Number 9. Dan and Nick are actually brothers, and for clarification, Nick is the orange hoodie guy that was in Brotherly Cooking, so you can go watch that short if you haven't. But they are brothers because Nick is based on my actual real life brother. Number 8. Noelle is the only character in Dan's World that Dan legitimately trusts, gives his full trust to. He doesn't really trust Kingston that much, and he doesn't really trust Xavier. Number 7. Dan is actually the oldest character in the Dan's World crew. The second oldest being Kingston, the third oldest being Noelle, and the two youngest characters are Xavier and Nick, in that order. Number 6. Dan's name is kinda up in the air. It was originally going to be something else, but I changed it and it was Dan because that is my nickname. So yeah. Number 5. Noelle was actually the person to hook Dan up with his red hoodie and bandage on his chin. So there, you can thank Noelle for that. Number 4. Dan actually used to be homeless before Dan's World. He originally was in a house with a guy named Jax, but then he slept with Jax's sister and got her pregnant, and so Jax beat the shit out of him. So yeah, Dan owes child support. Not really, that is a joke. Number 3. Dan's World was actually designed in 2021 with Dan in his original form, that being the yellow hoodie. But then I changed it in 2023, and now is an animated series, which I very much appreciate. Number 2. Dan's favorite soda is actually pineapple, and he prefers Jarritos, but he'll take Coke and Fanta any day. And finally, number 1. Dan's got a little bit of a dark backstory. As a young kid, when he was about 4 years old, his dad and mom died because of a disease after his brother was first born. But no, his brother's not the cause of it. His brother was 2, he was 4.5. So he actually took his brother and ran off away from home because he had an abusive aunt who would basically beat them both. And later, he would start rummaging through dumpsters, and when Nick was about 20 and Dan was 25, Nick decided to move to Canada to pursue his dream of being a toilet paper businessman. No, I'm not kidding. But Dan was left alone in Florida, so he decided to move in with Jax, and after sleeping with his sister and getting her pregnant, Dan got the shit beaten out of him and was forced to move out. Later, Dan was on the street one day at around Christmas time when Noelle pulled up in his pizza delivery car. Yes, he worked at pizza delivery, which we'll talk about in 10 facts about Noelle if you guys want to see that. And picked him up in his car to bring him home and let him stay. And Dan actually saw this as an act of friendship, so their friendship kind of flourished there. But yeah, that's going to be it for 10 facts about Dan from Dan's World. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you do, like, subscribe, and check out my shorts, and follow my Twitter and TikTok for more updates. This is Funtime with 28 or Dan in real life, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.